crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Hey, sorry. My sound working today? Okay, good to know. Right, so I did install the Necronomicon DLC, and I looked up where it starts, and as far as I'm aware, this letter here starts us off on it. Tom has picked that up. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand through your private eye that caught the murder in the port. My life is in danger, and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is opposite yours. I am in despair. Isn't the one opposite of ours the one that's full of yellow sign? I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of Vile's forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot, and I am beyond saving, but 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I am gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Interesting. Which one is this? Side quest, Mystic Tomes. Oh, this is the one that gives you the cultist outfit. So this was DLC. Okay. Yeah. What else is up here? Misfortune has struck the Carpenter household. Graham Carpenter, son of the Grand family's head Brutus, has been found dead in his room. Doctors suggest the death was a result of food poisoning have pointed the finger at bad fish as the cause. Carpenter Sr. cremated his son with all due honours and immediately returned to active participation in city life after a long vacation. I do not have time to mourn, he told our reporter. I have more important things to do. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Apparently looking at that started a something. What the hell? Oh, he's upset that Graham died. So he's having a vision about it. Oh. Huh. So that one triggers a vision, apparently. Alright, good to know. Anyway, yellow sign room. I feel sorry for Graham, honestly, because he did seem to be a good guy, but you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yellow sign room. They fixed what's on the ceiling yet? Nope. DLC didn't do anything about that. Yeah, you'd think so, but, you know. Huh? Tome of the Mayor. Blackwood Manor on the southern part of Whisper Street. Oh, this is just a collectathon. 7 cursed books. A dozen witches were hung. Huh? I got that guy there. Grab that. I hope you don't mind, but I'm just going to bring these up and scan them and not read them out because there's going to be a lot of them. Yeah, Harriet Doe's pretty dead. I mean, considering I shot her, but apparently there was a way for me not to kill her myself and she just dies, so, you know. Frogmorton Museum. Maybe the DLCs will have reason for us to talk to Robert again. I'm sorry. You can go back to the VOD if you like. They're just talking about where the books are, I think. I am scanning them myself, though. I'll go a bit slower, my apologies. I'm just gonna go pop upstairs. When I next play this, I'm gonna try and save Graham, I think. But that will be off camera. I'm just making sure that none of the rest of this stuff is DLC shenanigans. That one made a sound. Oh. I don't remember this room. I probably visited it before there. Yes, the Frogmorton quest line, that's what we need. That would make everyone happy. I'm not sure how we trigger the rest of the Necronomicon stuff, because it's a bunch of additional missions.
The door won't budge.
Why is this one locked? Like, it's the only one that's... This is the only one that I probably have to go into at some point. It's the one next door to mine as well. Is there like a hidden connecting door or something if I look in the right place?
The door won't budge.
But yeah, that suggests that this is actually something I can enter at some point, but, you know. Can I have some tea? That sounds delightful. I'm just gonna rob this real quick, because I need some shell casings. Anything else worth my time back here? I never actually came back here before. I should probably talk to people. Oh, what's this? To my dear nephew, my dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I've arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly, only he did not say in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is a hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favourite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Aunt Portia. Peppermint tea's good.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
It's one of the ones I would drink at work when I didn't want to caffeinate myself anymore because it was the end of the shift, and yeah, any more caffeine would have meant that I didn't sleep when I got home. Right, so, since we're probably towards the end of the main quests, we should probably just go and have a look at some of these. Yeah, I know, right? Did we do this one? I can't remember which one of these we did. I haven't removed them from the map because I'm a scrub. I can see the ones that I've done. I should probably take them all off. And then put the ones that I've done back on the map. get rid of all of these. We'll re-add them when we need to. Definitely did Terrible Fetus, I remember that one. We have explored a lot of the city now. I don't think we've been up here really though. This whole area, really in this kind of central Reed Heights area on Innsmouth Road. We went there shortly, but that was just because I wanted to look at Innsmouth Road, so, you know. Right, letters from Oakmont. Which one's this? This is Salvation Harbour. Fitz Callahan. Fitz Callahan. Am I blind? Old Church. Can I see Old Church? Yes. Old Church goes all the way across here. Here. Fantastic. Right. Eastern Coverside. St. Elmo Road and Lane, sorry, and Kingsport Street. Oh, there we go. There's the lane. Where's Kingsport? Here. I wish I had got that kind of inheritance. You know, like an actual business would be fantastic to inherit. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy the inheritance I did get, which was a tortoise. Lady's a sweetheart, but, you know. Here. Southern Old Grove. Where's Old Grove? It's up here, isn't it? Where am I going? Here we go. Seaside Street and Hillside Street. Where's Hillside? Oh, Warwick Street. Here's Warwick. So it's in here somewhere. This one I did that one. Or did I die doing it? Should probably stop the stream because I've actually got the stream running on my other screen and I don't really want to be doing both simultaneously. I only have that up to read my chat. Nice. An accordion is a pretty cool inheritance. Lambert Street. Well, there's Yellow King Avenue again. Eastern Reed Heights, so up here. Ah, here we go. Lambert Street between Heel and Bullock, so in here somewhere, on the other side of whatever this building is. Western Advent. Murdoch and Oak Street. There's Oak. Where's Murdoch? Near the corner, so near here somewhere. Okay. And last one. Western Coverside. I should probably put the Mystic Tomes on the map as well, so I can do them all at the same time, because we're just going to be doing the fetch quests for a little bit, I'm afraid, guys. Western Coverside, Tanner Street. Well, you can play it if you can play it in any way whatsoever, then that's still impressive. Those things are not the easiest thing to play. Old Church and Tanner Street. Where is Tanner Street? Tanner Street. Oh, right there. I'm just blind. There we go. Yeah, pretty much. I need to get these on the map now. Ugh. Near the radio tower in central Coverside. Landing Avenue and Kingport Street, so near here. Abandoned bank building, Northern Advent, between Helog, I don't know how to say that. Well, either way, it's there. And Forefather Street. There's Forefathers. Oh, that's in the middle of a fucking that's a great place to be. Right in the middle of an infested zone. Helog and Windhalf, yeah, it's in there. So it's going to be a fun fetch quest, because we're going to have to go to the places that are going to fucking murder me, but apart from that, you know. Hospital building in Western Reed Heights. I didn't know there was a hospital in, between Innsmouth Road, which is up here, and Oak Street. Bourbon Road, so it's in here. Yeah, there's definitely a reason for them to have abandoned that. Salvation Harbour, Old Church Road again. There it is. Between Seven Oaks and Windheim. There's Windheim. There's Seven Oaks. It's here, near this church. Wheel Tome. Ferris wheel. I've seen the Ferris wheel before. I dicked around with it for a bit. It's in Old Grove, yeah. It's here. Pretty sure. Near Century Avenue, and yeah, it's in there. Eastern Reed Heights. North of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue, so up here somewhere. And last one, and then we can actually do something. If I'd realised I was going to be doing so much of this, I would have done it off stream. So I started a bit earlier than I normally do, because I prepared all the cat stuff early. Eastern Grimhaven Bay, near the road to Blackwood Manor. Southern end of Wisp. Oh, is that what this is? Is this Blackwood Manor? That... yeah, it is. Okay. We'll just put it here. Close enough. Yeah. This is the manor that I kind of walked into and then ran away from. Probably gonna have to go there for a quest sooner or later. Right, so. Unfortunately, this game won't let me show all of these marks at the same time. So let's go to the Forlorn Woman, I guess. That seems closest. I don't know. I mean, technically, we kind of did a bit of a murder on the EOD. I'd like to see her again with a gun. I'd really like to visit her with a gun. Old church, that one there. She stole the fishy lady from us. She must perish. We must destroy. Why do I get the feeling that this is the way I have to go for this one? No? Okay. I can't climb up on the roof, it's not allowed. Even though that looks like it should be the way I have to go. Oh! Hobo fight. Also, there's a poorly loaded sigil on the wall here. Oh, I have barely any bullets. This is depressing. Hang on a second. Do I have anything to make any with? Not really. Maybe a couple of these. Oh, I can definitely make rifle though. Rifle uses cordite rather than gunpowder. But I've got full rifle. Okay. Shell casings and gunpowder, fantastic. What's this? Oh, snortable gunpowder, fantastic. Just what I needed. Fuck's sake, where's that? I hear it. There's a big boy somewhere. Upstairs? Slowing me down, whatever it is. This is good. Oh. That's a new one. I think I need to find what's doing the screaming. Hello, Toff Toff. I've got a visitor. Her name is Toff. Hello, little cat. Well, that was unpleasant. Yeah, a little bit. Couple of visitors here and there. Oh, fish. We're in the fishy area. How close am I to where I actually died, though? Not that close. That's actually annoying. Alright. Toff Toff is a funny little cat. No. I mean, we'll think about it more when we get there, but you know, just depends on whether we're going to lean into the inevitability of the whole thing or whether we're going to try and buy humanity a few more years. You know. Right, now what was that screaming? Actually, that's the point. There's something that I want. Yes. There we go. Tried to go up here last time is when it started. Where is it? You're not gonna trigger this time? Here we go. What was the one for this anyway? Forlorn Woman? Oh, that's probably why we're getting screaming. Went to a feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I saw a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. Oh, I just killed the Forlorn Woman. This was the Forlorn Woman. That was a pretty impressive... Oh god, that scared the piss out of me. Okay, that's how that's supposed to happen. Hi Delta, did you join a good time there? Jesus. Hi Dad, the back window was broken through when I woke from my nap, so I'm gonna go look for Mum. She can't have gotten too far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes when I take food to her, she looks at me weird, like she remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches out through the slot and tries to grab my hand. I do what you said and stand behind the white line and push the tray with a stick. Then she cries. I really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad. I'll find her and bring her home. Love you. Oh. So the mum was in here. Wait, how did she get out? They said a window was broken. Yeah, she definitely went full Zamble. So she was infected and becoming a wild beast, and then these guys decided to lock her up and feed her. Huh. Because they didn't want to kill their loved one. That's kind of sad. Let's go down here. I could use a first aid kit. Oh, I wonder what that was on the wall. It's just that really fucking overly attractive gentleman snogging a fucking massive fish. Just really getting in there with that lip lock. Very lewd. Is this Innsmouth erotica, do you think? Is that why, you know... is there anything else here? No. Okay. Right, let's have a quick look at the map then, and see if there's any, Can I change focus? Or... No. I can put a mark here. I can change it to focus, so I have to be on the casebook. Okay. Anything from Mystic Tomes nearby? No. Okay, so... Letters from Oakmont, nearest one for that. We can take that one off now. Well, we've got a Mystic Tomes down in Salvation Harbor, so we should probably head that way now, I guess. Oh, by the way, sorry, I sat down to stream, and the moment that I pressed go, Call of Cthulhu dropped through my letterbox, so that I've got that now. So that will likely be my next stream. Call of Cthulhu. Waiting book down here. So just follow the road, really. Oh, that was actually less... yeah. Congrats on Kitchen Rail. Have you installed it yet? Ah. Oakmont Monolith National Park is waiting for you. That looks unpleasant. That's not look like somewhere I would like to visit. Why did that light up? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy paper to snap.
There's a lot more cultists around. A lot more.
Quit staring, newcomer. Get the truck out.
Is this where I need to be? Looks to be right. Oh, there's someone hung in here. What was the note that goes along with this one? Nothing. Okay. No, waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come read it. Huh. And no one wants to live there even after the flood. There are a lot of people hanging here. Like, there's an exceptional this is a... oh, well, hi there. Oh. Is that one me? Oh, shit. Big boy. Big boy. Big boy. Don't like big boys. Not a fan. Ow. Ah! It hit me over the table. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, stretchy ass arms. Definitely Dalsim. Yogurt fire. Yogurt flame. I need explosives. That's my problem. I don't have enough of them. It's time to make some grenades. If I have the cordite and I haven't used it all on rifle ammo. I don't like the rifle very much. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as the shotgun does. That might just be my bias coming through. If something's big and zombie-like, I want to shoot it. I want to shoot it with many bullets. This way.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit.
I only had enough. I have some fire bombs. It's fine. We can cleanse it with fire. I still want to know what was screaming at me in that last building that was slowing me down, so I couldn't do stuff. That was annoying. Oh, autosave. I really should link Frankfurt or whatever it's called to this. I haven't done that yet. Where are you then? Where did you spawn? Oh, little ones this time. Oh, did I get pity? Did I get a pity spawn? Go away. Oh no, there he is. I actually got more than I did last time. This is definitely not a pity spawn. But he is just standing over there, so I'm just gonna cleanse it with fire from over here with my elite exploits. Just gonna stay there, because if you are, I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's fantastic. Enemies stuck on the scenery? Absolutely fine by me. Means I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, a little bit. Shovel is really good with this amount of speed on it. What's this on the table? Why can't... Oh, tranquilizers. Oh, it's insanity stuff. Okay. Got a couple of bullets in this gun. Oh. Well, this looks pleasing. Yeah, I know there's probably something there. I'm gonna have a quick look around for bullet first, though. And other enemies. Yeah. Yeah. Some of them do that. I'm not sure what causes it, but some of them do that. Ooh. This is shiny. What am I... Oh, here we go. Oh, this room is just driving me mad in general. Hang on a second. Let's try that again. This must be the book. Divimus Mysteris. Mysteris? I definitely remember one of those exploded, and two of them have done it, but some of them don't seem to. And I've also seen one that shoots poison. Shits poison works too. The cover of the tome is made of black leather with copper insets covered in green patina. Describes the rituals and tools of priests who seek the worlds that lie beyond. A Erlang, is that how you say that? Is an item that the caster imbues with his souls before travel to the beyond. To begin, one should find a shell or a piece of polished wood on the shore of the ocean. It must be placed on the ground not further than 10 paces from the tide line on the 20th day of the lunar month. Over exactly 9 days, mark the place with 2 circles and proper signs. Chant thrice the incantation, which I'm not gonna try, to grant it its powers. While I have acquired Book of Madness. This place looks... I like all this stuff on the walls, though. It was just the book that was driving... Wait, no. Something in here is driving me mad. Is it the... Something over here is just Is it the things on the walls that are actually driving me mad? Also, I've never seen this sign on the wall before in the game. Okay, let's go see what's in the basement. Because why not? More hanged people, I imagine. Ammo. This fish-kissing man is covered in Oh. Why do I not trust the hanging fish suddenly? Well, there's blood and body pieces on the floor near them. Not gonna go over there. Oh wait, no, there is a noose here. So someone was hung here, someone did hang themselves here, and something ate them. Alright. Survey never going to Boston now. Let's get this one off of the map. Right, is there anything else in the immediate area? Not in this zone. There's one over here though. Should we go get that one? That one seems reasonable. It's right near a fast travel point as well. I mean, most games with I'm a Toronto sports fan. If I went to Boston, I surely would start a fight. Well, I mean that's between you and them, really. I mean, as long as they don't start summoning old ones as to turn the tides, I think you should be fine. Oh no. You telling me that the Bostonians are all druids? Oh, this is a Okay. Fine. I'll go it in. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Get shoveled! I'm a shoveling man! Shovel too powerful. Too strong. Alright, let's get some pea shooter ammo actually. We can afford a lot of that. A little bit of this as well. Some of that. There we go. Now I've got some bullets. We're good. Anything else in here? Wait, they throw octopi on the ice when they win? Excuse me? What? Why? Why is that an allowed practice? Ah, we won the game. We're gonna shower the rink with fucking corpses. That sounds like some kind of dark right bullshit to me. Like, you know, I'm gonna throw a brick. Eat brick! Eat brick! Eat a fucking brick! Ha! I got one! Yeah, that really sounds like some kind of fucking... Oh. No. I'm a little mad at the moment. It'll pass. Oh, it's not even in the, Oh, this one spins. That's cheating. That is cheating, my friend. I'm really going mad at the moment, and I don't like it. Don't like that. Legend of the Octopus. Well, that went better than expected, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. That's a bright yellow sail. What was the Legend of the Mare? The mission and talk were placed near Blackwood Manor on the southern part of the Whisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of the night. The local don't like this part of Eastern Grimhaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed home that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Huh. Seafood wholesale. Okay. That sounds about right. Am I in the... Oh. What is this? Is this the cursed? Is this cursed? This looks cursed. This looks a little cursed. Let me make some shotgun ammo. We all know that shotguns are good against the Necronomicon. It has been shown in much media. Yes, it is. If it weren't for the holes and stuff. What does the sail have on it anyway? Bunch of skulls. Nice. That's kind of what I was going for with my banner mock-up, just like a bunch of intertwined circles and stuff. Let's go have a look here. Oh. Ah, trigger warning. Spooky skeleton detected. Of Dagon. The book is old and damp. It is a translation and a rough draft at that, littered with footnotes and corrections. The rituals of Dagon's servants, including summoning and sacrifice, are intermixed with other advice. One dictates the proper breeding with humans so as to grow the deep one's numbers. Bring the slaves on the shore in the hour of high moon, cut the skin in the lines of unholy names of whatever the hell that says, and mix their blood with sand in a pit. Place the dolphin's eye within and say thrice that. Kevin's apparently involved. Let the slaves fall and crawl in the waters and direct your prayers to the watching eye of our master. Interesting. That is spooky. Alright, get rid of that off the map. Okay. Let's see what's the closest. That's how fishermen breathe? Alright. I'll take your word for it on that one. Right, so we want to see where the nearest... Ah, there's one just up here. Lone Child. We're not that far away. Though I'd like to... I'm going to go back through the spooky zone so I can get to the fast travel point though. But I am just going to go through it because I'm just going to run. I don't feel like wasting any more ammo on these guys. Could have sworn I did this one. I really was sure we'd done this one up here, but apparently not. Maybe I went in there and died. That's possible. Yeah, okay. More cultists. They're increasing in number. It's awkward. We'd like less cultists, please. It's here. Unless it's supposed to be... Wait, hang on a second. What does one actually say? Eastern cover side on the corner of St. Elmo and Kings. So it is here, but is it... What does the actual book say? What does the actual thing say? Lone Child. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside and the visions came on the corner of Elman Lane and Kingport Street. I felt alone, forgotten in a long, locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside that everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor. Okay, so it is a house that I'm looking for. Maybe it's something over here. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Maybe it's from up there. That would be neat, Delta. So you're probably going to end up with a really weird lightsaber. I don't see any buildings I can get into here. Let me just double check. So it is the opposite side, so it's Kingsport and St. Elmo. So it's... What am I stuck on? I don't like it. What the... Okay. I was stuck on air. Should be here somewhere. I'm having issues seeing in this, and all these god rays. Too many god rays. Mist and god rays. am I missing here? So, it's the other corner, because it is the corner of Kingsport and St. Elmo, right? Just double check what it says. St. Elmo and Kingsport Street, yeah. So, where exactly? Oh wait, hang on a second, there's a little platform down there that you can land on, maybe that's it. This looks like it might be it. Okay. Bullet in hand. Oh? Yeah, that looks spooky enough. Okay, where are they? Come on. You in there? This is a reused asset. We've been in this building before, or at least one that looks exactly like it in the layout. Not that there's anything wrong with reusing assets. Sometimes it's useful. It's just a little bit off-putting when it's very noticeable. Ah! There is a tree or something coming through that wall. Open the door. This place is evil. There's the letter I came here for. This is where the young boy was locked in and saying it was better than going outside. The letter. Cthulhu Rays... I question Cthulhu Rays. I don't think he's the kind of deity who would do that. I do not know where Mummy and Dabby went. Mummy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I'm all by myself and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankies, I would be happy. If you are nice people and you find this note, I live in a brown house with lots of flowers, but they are wet and sad now. My name is Timmy. If you help me, we can be best friends. Just please no more monsters. I am all red and sticky. Oh no. Timmy, no. He wrote that on the floor here. How long ago was the flood is the other question, like... How long was he here? All on his own. What is this symbol? I've seen it in a couple of places and it lights up, but I don't know what it is. Is that just telling me that this is a place where there's a letter, a note, for that quest line? Okay, well, take that off the map. Next closest thing is here. Disgusting exaltation. Is there any mystic tomes near that as well? Oh, there's a mystic tome right here. Let's go check that out. Oh, am I stuck? Don't be stuck. It's not a good place to be stuck. the god rays have gone blue. Now they're moony ones rather than sun beams. Right, I need to go up there. But yeah, I know that fetch quests aren't particularly interesting. It's just the lore behind all of this stuff can be sometimes interesting, and that's just the kind of person I am. I have to know. And also, I'm really bad at just skipping quests. If I've picked it up, I have to do it. Even if it wouldn't be very good stream material, I'm still gonna finish it. Sorry about that, but... Which one is this? This is the, Tome in the Ruins. What does the lore have to say about that one? Local women were talking about a ruined house in central Coverside near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingport Street. Said the ghosts of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. This must be the house. When they say near, they mean literally on the doorstep of it, apparently. Can I get in this door? No. Wait, what? I thought he was actually going to climb the ladder there for a second. Right. Oh, are we climbing the building? Like literally climbing it? This must be the right house. Can I open the door? No. Something's slopping around. Can we climb? No. Maybe this isn't the right place. This looks like the right place, you'd think. What's this? Ruins near the radio tower. The crossing of Landings Avenue. Yeah. Unless there's another building down there. Oh, wait, hang on a second. That's a ruin. I'm just gonna jump off, fuck it. It's in there. It must be in there. That looks particularly ruinous. Does it have a door? It does. Right, okay. Oh, there's a Kif in here. I see you, Kif. Oh, I hate these things. I hate them. I hate them. Come on then. Ow. Is this the right place? Yeah, the guild leader from my WoW guild is watching me. I can see him in the watching list. He's here. Look. Oh, hey down there. Wait, hang on a second. Let me just treat you to what I would like to call a where are you? Bit of a kind of malort. Flame strike, bitch. Flame strike. You appear to have burned the flame. Okay. Wait, what? I'm sensing something. Oh, no stream tonight, Survey? I'm sorry to hear that, man. This does mean that I'm going to continue with this stream for a little bit longer, though, if that's the case. There's something here. Ah! Oh! Squeaky skeletons. Oh god, that drove me real mad. Holy sh... Oh. The hell? Alright. Yeah, probably, Survey. Along the shore, the cloud waves break, the twin suns seek beneath the lake, the shadows lengthening. Carcosa, oh for fuck's sake. This is all Yellow King shit. Get that out of here. I see you, Hasta. There's still something trying to kill me in this area, and I don't know where it is. I can hear it. But... It's under the floor here, I think. Let's try... down here? Ah! I see you. Gotcha. Electric Skeletons 2 Electric Boogaloo indeed. Okay, am I stuck now? I just fall down into the you don't get out area? Ooh, a glove. There's stuff in here though. Oh wait, here we go. But how do I get down into this part? Where the... Is it gonna hurt them? You know what? There we go. Oh. There's something setting me off here. What's this? Oh! Whoa! What the fuck was that? Something just tried to shoot me? Whoa! Someone out there with a gun? Oh, was that a police officer? Is that what that was? And because I shot to get in here? Oh. Well, shouldn't have tried to shoot me. And then I was supposed to get out here. Ah, and I went the other way, and that made... Okay. Whoops. Oh well. I just got shot through the wall. That wasn't cool. Right, anyway. What is the next stop? There's nothing near here that I can see except for this one. Let's just... Oh, that's historical heritage. We don't want historical heritage. Here we go. Right, books. Any books? There's one up here in Old Grove. And what are we looking at for letters from Oakmont? Yeah, if it was like there was like a reflection of me shooting at me, that would have been a cool insanity, honestly. But nope, it was just a policeman with a gun on the other side upset because I shot out some... I used my pea shooters to shoot out some boards. Oh, more cultists. That's becoming well, disturbingly disturbingly common. Up here is probably the best place. Disgusting exaltation. And then there's something in here as well that we need to do, so... The insanity effects in this so far have actually been a bit lackluster. I don't often go down to absolutely no sanity though, so maybe that's where they really kick in. But I was expecting more. I got low health. Let me inject myself with quote-unquote medicine. Whatever that is. Generic medicine for all your ills. Made from genuine snake oil. Right, so it should be somewhere along here. Well, I'm sure I've been in this building before, but maybe I didn't pick up the note. Yeah, it's in here. This... Okay. Oh, yep, I remember this place. This place killed me. I can hear a big boy. Where's it coming from? This direction? Is it in the basement or is it upstairs? Ah, basement. I need to learn to aim. It has a big, glowing... Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Let's get some hits going while I run away. That was an interesting maneuver you did there, Mr. Monster. Okay. Is that phone just better than your current one? Like you bought the other one as a backup, or is it... or what? I'm curious. Apparently so, yes. Just a you know, a cheeky shovel, just to, you know, show him where he stands in this particular fight. Oh, I've got so much ammo all of a sudden. Yes. That's a glorious amount of ammo. Also, I forgot about some experience, so we can get some more vigor going. Let's go with this. There we go. And that'll make me more healthy and less likely to die. Is that body gonna go away, or is it gonna explode or something and kill me the moment I go near it? That's the real question. Oh no, they're gonna squelch out of existence. Fantastic, that's my favorite. Right, let's see what else is going on here. Unusual amount of people watching me, according to this. I don't know, I don't think it's correct since it never is, but it's saying 9, which is, ooh, that's higher than we've ever gotten before. Right, anyway, what was the book for of this. And this is a book. Is this a book or is this a letter? It was disgusting exaltation. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was a man. He left our house in southern Old Grove, blah blah blah. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning excitation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past me saying something like "cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. Oh no. Oh no. Feel the gentle touch of tentacles, everybody. Ugh. It's down here. Oh, there's almost certainly something there. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Ah, monstrosity. Hello. There's a shotgun I have. I don't want the shotgun. They don't like puns, you say, Delta. Well. Oh, hi, Pure pal. Ugh. Slurring my words now. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Today we are doing fetch quests. Delightful. Well, someone's been doing stuff down here. There should be a letter in here somewhere. Ah. Was that it? No. Watch as I walk around in circles in this basement. Okay. Feel the gentle touch of fetch quests, yes. You could not put it any better, sir. Ah, okay. It's okay. It's a good game. It does have its problems. I won't pretend that it's perfect, but I think it's a lot of fun, especially if you're into Lovecraft. It's got a lot of that going for it. Where is this letter? Ah, here it is. It's extraordinary, incredible, fabulous. I was right. I told them we weren't alone, that the ocean was talking to me, and now it's flooding in. The ocean brings them with it. The ocean brings them with him. All these buffoons who would laugh behind my back, they now fear these wonders. At the sight of these magnificent specimens, they run in all directions, screaming. They do not realize the incredible chance they have to admire them, to contemplate their splendor. I need to get closer to these creatures. Closer, always closer. I will finally be recognized for my talent. One of these creatures might even carry my name. I will be praised by all the universities. They can't ignore me now. They'll stop thinking I'm mad. Oh joy, what pleasure. Come see me. I await your arrival. I will take good care of you. Sounds like this guy banged a monster, and I'm not about that. Definitely feel the gentle touch of tentacles. He took that a little bit too literally, I think. Ah, so that's why I have more watches than normal, because this is on sale. Okay. That's a reasonable reason to have people join, I guess. Right, so which book is it that's near here? Ah, the Wheel Tome. Let's have a read of what that one said. I had a dream so real it makes my hand shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. Then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the park in Western Old Grove, but where could the book be? Yeah, I like it when people come and ask me about the games. It's one of my favorite. It doesn't happen very often for me because I'm moderately new at this, but this, I don't know. This game is fun. There's a lot of detective work. It's a lot of lore. It's quite deep. It's a lot of reference to Lovecraft, and if you have any idea of what's going on in Lovecraft, you can usually work out what the references are. And I actually quite like that. Combat, a little lacking. It kind of controls a little bit like Resident Evil. And when I say Resident Evil, I mean like 1 and 2 sometimes. But beyond that, it's fun. I'd give it a 7, maybe a high 6, but just depends on how much you like creepy Lovecraft stuff, really. If you like old gods, then here's where you need to be. Anyway, where is the book? It's here somewhere. Can I climb it? Oh. Oh. I found skulls. There's my creepy book. Not the remakes, no. Definitely not the remakes. When I say 1 and 2, if I don't say it, yeah. I'm thinking more PlayStation. They tripped on the stairs, Sophie. Your ancestors. Don't go to Boston. The visions will bring you there to the stairs. The book is bound in heavy leather with iron hasps. It is fairly recent translation, which makes the knowledge it reveals all the more nauseating. If one wants to use the ritual of 7 desecrated graves brought by the horrible word, rising the 6 serving undead, you will need to create a wand from oak or maple. The carvings on it should be made with an iron knife soaked in the blood of a fallen woman and the sperm of the sorcerer. While placing the signs, one should chant the following. That one. While holding the wand to the north. Nice. Great. Good. I never noticed the spooky symbols on the side of this earlier. Maybe they only showed up when I got the DLC. Right, so we're on Mystic Tome. So where's the nearest Mystic Tome? Advent. What about the letters from Oakmont? Ah, there's one down here. Well, this is where we're going to then. Fantastic. Just straight across. More cultists. Ooh. Definitely getting a increase in cultist numbers. I know I keep mentioning it, but it's definitely happening. Oh, don't tell me it's in an infested zone. I don't want to deal with that. Well, I kind of do. It's here. Okay. Right, so which one is this? Lullaby Crossbow Road. What does it have to say to us? The day I fell asleep in the street, I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. Happening, blah blah blah. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bitter, sweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Huh. This one doesn't really point me anywhere. It just says it's here somewhere. Any of these doors openable? No, I don't see any hobo sign. So, oh, I do see a bin over there I can loot. I found a brick. Fantastic. Western corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. So yeah, this is definitely the right place. I guess it must be in here. Load up the shotgun before I go any further in. No, no. I know I can kill you in one hit if I hit you in the right place, but I'm getting nibbled. God damn it. Climb over. Climb over. There we go. There we go. Just what I needed. There we are. Oh, there's not bad. How many are there? There we go. That was... And that's what I mean about the combat being a bit fiddly. Let's make some quick... so I don't have any... I'll coordinate for a little bit of that. Make a couple of these. There we go. I don't even know if I'm going the right way for the quest. I'm just kind of guessing. I think I've gone a little bit out of the way for it. There are doors I can open. No, it's all the way back there. This can't be it. Not sure if I'm just missing it or... Corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Yeah, this is it. But where here? Can I get into any of these buildings? No. Can I get into this building? And the only thing that's really standing out in this area is this It's always good to be an elevator technician. That one's up to you really, Delta. I mean, if you'd like to, go ahead. I mean, it's not really much I can really comment on. If you want to do it, do it. That's all I can really say. Oh, this one's a little bit... Are there any more, like, hints in here? cover side, right? Yeah. Tanner and Old Church. Yeah. Oh wait, hang on a second. Is this like I mean, this looks like kind of like somewhere you'd pick up a drink or something, I guess. It does speak about drinks, doesn't it? What's this building? These are very ornate buildings, though. That gives me some serious Bioshock vibes right there. Except for the American flag, of course. Maybe Columbia after it crashed into the ocean. What's up here? Well, this is really perplexing me a little bit. Usually these are quite straightforward, like you just look for a house nearby and then you're done. But none of these buildings seem to have doors I can open. They're talking about a lady with a drink. Am I blind? Do I need a blind emo? Hobo fight. That's fine, Sove. I'll catch you later. Have a good sleep. Oh. You want a melee fight? I'll give you a melee fight. Eat shovel. And you. Shit. I don't think it's in here, but we'll have another further look. Tanner Street. Oh, happy birthday. Well then. I definitely got a happy birthday there. Shovel, too powerful. Too strong. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you reckon this is the one that will explode? It looks a bit green. Is this a Baneling? figured that worked out well. Now, where is this place I'm supposed to be going? Like, Ambrose and Walnut is not where I need to be. Oh, I can't bother with you guys right now. Yeah, it's up this way somewhere. Is there anything, like, on this side that I can see? Can I not get over the wall here? Yeah, I can. By phasing through the sandbag, apparently. And we're back to here. Let me just double check where this is supposed to be. Because the Lullaby Crossroad, Tanner Street and Old China, near the corner. It just says near. This is Tanner Street. That's Old Church Road. This is the corner. Where the hell is it? Is there anything over here that I'm missing? Okay, I'm going to do what I don't do very often, but I'm going to look it up. Because this is throwing me off really hard. I'm cheating, doing it. Okay, I know where it is now. Sort of. You're not subbed to begin with. Don't give me that crap. Alright, so I'm looking for men's finest something. Should be in a building like that. I still don't see it though, so that's been extremely unhelpful. But there should be a building around here with men's finest clothing above it that I can get into. Is it this one? Or it should be near it. These don't look like doors that open though. Now, even though I've looked it up, I continue to be perplexed. Down here, maybe? Oh. Here we go. This must be it. Hate these things. Come on then. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the new hobo sign that's showing up. The kind of weird spiky one. I haven't seen that one before, but it's showing up all over the place at the moment. Oh hi, how's it going? Let me just reload. Thank you. Combat shovel is definitely something you should level up very early in this game, though, from what I'm seeing so far, because the swinging fast and the other thing would make the earlier fights just so much easier. Because the early fights are the only stuff that it kind of sucks, to be honest. So you could just slap them out of existence before they even could cause you a problem. Who else is in here? Surely that's not it. I get the feeling you're dead, but... Well, this must be the nice old lady, quote unquote, that's mentioned in the thing. Ah. A lot of dead people up here. Here's the lair. The recipe was left to me by my grandmother, and when Lily was little, I used it quite often. A couple of drops in her milk, and she slept sweetly all night. My husband and I finally had had a little time for each other. Of course, that was long ago, and since then I haven't had to use grandma's sleeping elixir, but now everything's changed. It was 2 days ago that Bill barricaded the windows because we could not bear to see the corpses on the street. We're locked in, and we're out of food. The worst of the nights, impossible to sleep because of the squeals of death and other terrible sounds. We should flee, but there is no place to go. I'm afraid as fate draws near that we will end up like the bakers. I do not want this for my little Lily. While my husband barred the entrance, I made my grandmother's tea. Lily drank her dose and went to bed. Bill's getting faint too. It's time for me to join them. Good night, Oakmont. Oh... They took too much of it. On purpose. That's sad. That's very sad. Okay, well, we'll leave them. We'll leave them to it. It's been a long time since I've actually played a controller game like this for a significant amount of time. Shaman Grandma. I mean, the sleeping elixir would work for that. Where's the nearest book? Up here. Okay, so all of the books and stuff are up in the top left-hand corner now. Read Heights and Advent. What about our letters from Oakmont? Where we got those? Advents and Read Heights. So yeah, that's reasonable. I just wish I could have both of the markers up at the same time. It doesn't seem to want to do that. If I pin this evidence, does that... No, that doesn't do it. Okay. These are there. And letters from Oakmont and map for that one. Looks like this book in the bank is probably closest. And that's the one in the infested area. So we can get some murder going there, I guess. Is there any fast travel points near me? Yeah, just down the road. Jazz Club. Come spoil your health. Fantastic. Oh, isn't there a quest here? At the... No, this is the police department. Does that show up on the historical thing at all? That's the university and St. Michael's Church. Okay, never mind then. Fast travel. Once we've gotten all these out of the way, the fish market is pinned now, apparently. We'll get rid of that. Right, so we're just going to fast travel up to Advent and work out what we're doing. I killed all the interest in my stream by deciding to do fetch quests today. Clearly. No, that doesn't need to be there. Get rid of that real quick. Is this the closest one? Yeah, we'll go up there. Honourable, but are they... Ooh! Look at that shiny rock up there. This looks interesting. Looks like we've got an altar in the middle of the street over here. Huh. It's also glowing green. That doesn't seem problematic at all. I'm sure nothing will come of that. About time that you joined me. I don't have enough stuff to make anything but these, so kindly burn in a fire. One. Oh, there's two. Fantastic. Just one down. Where's the other one? Or did the other one just cease to be? Well, it can continue for its non-existence, I think. Where's the bank? Ah, and again we've got this big. Is this just Mark Necronomicon stuff, or was that added in just to make things more obvious? How rude! Sorry. Extremely rude. I could have taken it. Oh, okay. I've seen it in a couple of places, but there wasn't anything else there that I could find. So maybe I missed something in those areas. Which one is this? Okay. Talking with the locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place in the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on 4 Street. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there myself. I don't want to go downstairs yet. I do think that the spiral sign has only started appearing since I picked up the DLC, though. Ah, here we go. Where are my friends? Where are my new buddies? I missed. One. Two. Any of you left? Ah. Right, okay. What? Okay. I exploded when I walked over it. That was rude. Thank you for finding that out for me, sorry. That makes it a little bit less perplexing to me. So they had a pool table in the on the top floor of the bank, apparently. Good to know. Bit of billiards. I don't like not knowing things like that. But yeah, as I said, I've only seen that spiral since I got the Necronomicon DLC, so I'm almost certain it comes from that, but almost certain isn't definitive. Basements. Here we go. Must be here somewhere, surely. Where though? Ah, in this one. The Comorium. The manuscript is written in symbols barely recognizable as script. Its pages number in hundreds, and splitting the book in two is a single engraving upon a thin sheet of metal. A deserted city square surrounded by tall pillars, and in the middle a hideous crooked monstrosity squats as he devours his screaming victim. The image is atrocious, but has some weird magnetism. And if one looks upon it for some time, the weak voice in his head says, "Beware the vile offspring of..." something I'm not gonna try and say. Nice. A thin shit of paper, yes. Fantastic. Get rid of that one. And there's a couple of... We're gonna get rid of these, I think, and then we'll do more book stuff. The book quests are interesting. Oh, I forgot I was in a... fucking... where I was for a second there. And then I was like, hey, wait, hang on a second, this music sounds spooky. Oh, I wasn't far out of the way. It would have been easier for me to come in from this direction. Where do you reckon the other church is, actually? From the historical one. Let's place them on the map, why not? Reed Heights. Oh, that's just there. And St. Michael's Church is in Central Advent. Oh, it's here! Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Well then. Convenient. We can do something other than a fetch quest for a second and put some things in order. As soon as I find the sign that triggers it. church is up there somewhere in the mists. Is there anything that looks like a door on the map? This looks more likely to be the way in over here. Church is making gongs at me. Dong dong.
Please, help me out.
Here we go. St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush. Let the flame redeem
St.
sin.
Michael's Church of the Burning Bush.
Oh, if you're gonna say
Let
it
the
yourself,
flame redeem
you know,
your
just let you do
sins.
it, I guess. Christ. Here we go.
Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them. Feed the sacred fire.
Praise the holy fire. Praise the flaming K.
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the love of our K.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I imagine that this is probably first.
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the... Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them.
Praise the holy fire. Praise
Oh wait, this
the
is probably
flaming
the
K.
first one, actually. Yeah, no. This...
Praise the holy fire. Praise the flaming K.
Maybe it's just in order and I'm just overthinking
After
it.
death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire
Who would bathe
is the
in real
love of
warm
our
milk,
King.
really?
Burn the riches, and your sins will be burned with them. Feed the sacred fire.
Okay, then it is just this then.
Burn the riches.
It's just
and your
literally
sins
up
will
the
be
path.
burned with them.
I'm overthinking it.
Praise the holy fire. Praise the flaming K.
After death, flames will consume all. The sinners will burn, but the righteous will bathe in it like warm milk. Fire is the love of our K.
These fire worshippers are zealous. I wonder what other rites they use to glorify their flaming deity.
Can I not get into the... I can get into this place. Okay. Going in.
The door won't
Oh,
budge.
there's probably a quest for this somewhere. We don't want to praise the sun here. I get the feeling that this is not a good thing. This is probably just another cult. Under a different banner. Which god it is in particular, I'm not sure, but it's almost certainly going to be one. Okay. We're doing the letters, aren't we? Because there's only 2 more of those to go overall. 3 more. So this one's probably the hardest to get to, so we'll go to that first. Praise the sun in general though. I haven't actually played any of those games. I know the meme, of course, but I've never actually played any of the No, there aren't. There are only those who are less harmful overall, and even then that's few and far between. Right. I mean, he's not doing it in a particularly bad way in comparison to some of them. I mean. statue of someone in a diving suit in the middle of the street. It's fine. Which one's this? Mirrors, mirrors. Let's see what mirrors, mirrors says. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when oh, goddammit. I saw mirrors full of reflections of someone trapped, trying to in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is as I see him in the reflections, but I have never caught a straight view of this stalker. Now, where could it be here? Is there anywhere I can dock? Ah, here we go. This is it. This is the spot. Can I make any more shotgun ammo? I'm a little low. There we go. And there it is again. They must have added that to make these ones easier to find. Get out, leave now, says the mirror. And the letter is there. The man in the mirror, he's gone. Ever since this infernal flood began, I kept seeing him in the mirror, the man who stole my reflection. He wore my skin like a suit, but there was nothing human underneath it. He knew I was on the other side and was looking straight at me. I covered every mirror in the house, but in vain. I could still see him in the window panes, in every puddle, even in other people's eyes. Yes, or just a toad. Because I hear that squishing and I'm immediately like, oh, there's something horrible in here, and then it's just like a frog. That would actually be quite soothing, to be honest. The neighbours started to look at me strangely. I couldn't sleep. I saw his face in nightmares, and when I woke up I heard whispers coming from the looking glass. But now he's gone. I covered the mirror to smash it to pieces, and he's gone. There's nothing in the reflection at all, but I feel like I'm not alone. And I know something's turned on me. Okay. Right out here. How's being invisible working out for you when I just hit you with a shovel? Right, there's something else around somewhere. What is that? Oh, it's a big one. Having a moment there, sir? Ow. Bitch! Do not explode. Do not explode. Do not explode. I swear to God if you explode. What's upstairs? Pea shooter for now. Don't have the ammo for anything else for it at the moment. Pea shooter needs to be used a bit. Yeah, it kind of is a pan with no bonk noise, but it's also but that makes it a worse weapon. In general. Uh, okay. Next stop. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Let me get rid of this one though. Once we've got all these out of the way though, then that means I can actually focus on doing some more interesting main story stuff tomorrow maybe. I know that there's a couple of missions that I need to find as well that lead into the Necronomicon stuff, and I think that the book collection quest is only a part of that, but I'm not sure how we do the rest of it, because there are some... The Necronomicon quests are proper quests, like proper full investigations of all the mechanics, rather than the normal side quest stuff, which is go to a place, pick up a thing, you know. Is this the... oh, it's a city hall. That one's not considered historic enough for the historical quest.
Lend your support to Milton Pierce. The mayor Oaklawn deserves.
Okay. Which one is this? From behind. That doesn't sound friendly at all. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. When I walked down Murdoch Avenue in Western Admont and near Oak Street, I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. Do you think Sauve's, you know, getting some eldritch visions from that? I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and took me several hours to get back to the hotel afterwards. Oh. So it's around here somewhere. So since it can be anywhere nearby... Oh, well, there you go.
Hide it, or you...
Oh, shut up, random passerby who's telling me off for getting out my gun. Shotgun, baffle rifle, revolver... I don't have any cordite, so I can't make any more of that. Okay. I should use the rifle more often. It uses the same stuff to make it as the, throwables. I know, right? It really is a problem for a society that uses ammo as currency and then so many gun problems. Looks like it's just you two now. My 9 viewers that were here have all disappeared with Sove. There they come. Ah, big boy again. Oh, god damn it. Big boy. What's up with the scream? What is it with scream? Which is the screaming enemy? Because it's very annoying. Going up here. The scream. I'm dead. The scream. Is it that actual big boot? Is there like a big boy who screams? Is that the problem? So I can't get away from it? If so, that seems overpowered. Ah, you're telling me that my extra watches were were all raccoons. Alright, that makes sense to me. I can't see a problem with that. Just gonna sit on this 90% load screen for 70% of the load time. Don't worry about it. Ah, there we go. Right, so where was I when I got destroyed by random screaming monstrosity? Ah, just over here. Not that far. Okay. I'm gonna have to use the pre-shooter for a bit because we don't have much in the way of ammo. And I don't have any explosives either. Which is how I usually deal with those things.
Lend your support to Milton here.
Take 2 at this building. Oh, it's already spawned as well. It's ready for me. In there. Upstairs. I don't know exactly where it is. Oh, there it is. There's some friends. Are you the screamer? If you are, you need to not. Okay, I can hear it now. It's right there. That only took 20-something bullets from my pea shooter. Then again, I only hit its weak spot like once that entire time. Christ. Oh. Hey, wait. Wait. Hey. You. The fuck was that? I don't know what these... What was that sound? I don't know what these ones do. Are those the screamers, do you reckon? It's hard to say. I've seen them a couple of times and they never seem to actually, you know, achieve anything. They just kind of jump around being annoying. They don't attack me. Can I make any ammo? Yes. Ah, wait, oh no, just a first aid kit. I mean, I could use that, but... Maybe. Maybe the extra tentacly little running things are the supporters, as you say.
The door won't budge.
So I can't get in this way. Can I climb up through the floor from below? Is there a way of doing that? This is definitely the place I need to be, though. Doesn't look like I can get in from here. Ah, here's a letter. My dear Clara, it has been years since we last saw each other, and I still can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. I wish I had something to show, but pictures of this place would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I fear I might be losing my sanity. You remember Dumont, my neighbor that works at the docks? I mentioned him in previous letters. He was always a good friend, but I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night, chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain his condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window, and I don't know if they are really there or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow the mad words of my friends start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope you survive all this. Your beloved brother, Victor. Yep, I heard that. There is someone up there, someone here with a gun. Here he comes. Bitch! That's what I thought. Can I get into your room now? Yes. I thought I heard some sashaying, and there was something sashaying. I don't know if you can hear that. That's Bustafer begging my mum for more food when he's already eaten because he's fat. He came at me. He had a gun.
Then you support the militant fears. The mayor Oakmont deserves.
Yeah, Bustafer is definitely not skin and bones. In fact, he's remarkably fat. Right, so all of the rest of the books are up here, and I think the last of the letters from Oakmont are also up there. So, let's go here, and then we're almost done with all these. I wasn't in his house. That was his apartment upstairs. He's the one who burst out of his apartment, and then came to kill me. That barrel just flung itself at me. Last one. Static it
Extra,
is.
extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy papers.
I didn't go into his property until he died, in my defense. Hopefully, assuming that he doesn't get taken to... his soul doesn't get devoured by an old one, considering if he's the one that was mentioned in the letter, he's been screaming and chanting in the night. So, you know. One would hope he's going to Valhalla. Ah, here we go. Did I put that directly... Oh, I put that pretty close to where it needed to be. Fantastic. Alright, let's see what this one says. I was walking blah 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 when it happened again. It's not just a vision but a noise, hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed that place. The hissing flooded my mind and I saw a man surrounded by radios talking to them. He was dying, I felt it. When it happened, the vision was gone. Okay, we're going in here then. Is that a big boy? Why are there so many big boys? What if I don't want to fight any more big boys? What if instead I'd rather fight... Ah, god damn it. Oh, that one exploded. Ugh. Right. Okay. Do you think the Norse gods would win in a fight against the Great Old Ones? I get the feeling that they would get the soul. Really? That's just my opinion on that. We killed the big boy. There is a trap on the ground here. By which I mean it's a first aid kit, but, you know. Don't know why I can't pick it up. I've only got one. Oh no, it's not. It's antipsychotics. Okay, fine. Let's have a see. Where's this letter? It's the last one I need to get, and then I've done all of those quests. Is it not down here? Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, Odin would probably stand a chance against a great old one. Get a great old one, but not an outer god. Definitely not. Is that the letter? That is the letter. He's surrounded by radios. My name is, well, I'm not certain. I am uncertain. What? Oh, 1 second. Oh, yeah, probably. As many as you think is appropriate. Sorry. My mum came and waggled a sausage at me and asked me how many I wanted for dinner. That's pretty much how that worked. But anyway, I've lost in the static. I do not know anything. I've lost it all. My mind is little but static, interspersed with bits from the radio serial that was my life. No, not my life, my existence. I hear names: Margaret, Jonathan, Albert. I hear dates, places: June 7th, 1912, at a church on a hill. It is these bits that I live for. It's the static that I will end my life for. Every day, for as long as I remember, the static has gotten louder. I've sunk deeper as the voices grow quieter. They are being replaced. I am losing what little I have left. A new voice, unintelligible, yet one I understand more clearly than any radio program in my head. I fear for what I will become when I can no longer hold on. I am choosing to go before the static or the voice within it becomes me. Goodbye, Oakmont. I have sunk even further than you. I wanted 4 sausages. 4 sausages is a good number of sausage. I think that's them done. I just don't know what... Like, I finished it, so is that just all I do? Or do I that now go back to where I found them? Or... Is there a fast travel nearby? Not nearby, no. Okay, we'll finish with the books. And they're not far from here. I don't think I ever actually asked, how is everybody today? Right near the end of my stream, my normal stream time. Well, beyond my normal end of my normal stream time, but, you know. Well, I should probably ask. A little bit. I thought that that would go somewhere else, honestly. I thought there would be, like... Yeah, I think I got a knowledge point from it, though. Get some more HP. And this. And this. Yeah, we were pretty aware of how shitty Oakmont is. We didn't need the letters to tell us more. I'll probably be doing that once I get to that point. But I haven't gotten to the, Is it an infested area? Just north of it. So it could be before the infested area. Oh, where's Mary's bowl? It's should just be in my room on the floor. That's where Miramel was when I fed her earlier. Should be in here somewhere. I'm gonna get some more bullets while I'm in the area. Oh, I just did the thing again where I used it on stuff that I don't care about. God damn it. Oh well. Do you think these red barrels actually explode, or if they're just there for show? Because that just screams to me explosive barrel, especially in this setting. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I'm definitely going to try in 100% Jedi Fallen Order. That's just usually the... What the... fuck is that? Holy... Oh my god. They do explode, and they killed me. Is this a boss fight? Is this an actual boss fight? Oh, let me sit up. Ooh. Let me just sit up in my chair for that one. What in the hell was I just seeing? That was some Dead Space garbage. That's another one that could be considered to be, Yes, I blew myself up. Because I am a professional. Let me just have a quick look to see what the... Once this loads up, it's going to take 20 years. And it's going to kick me all the way back to the nearest fast travel point because it hates me. Oh, I actually got a new fast travel point from it. It put me to the nearest one, and that was one that I hadn't gotten before. Okay, let me have a see what the casebook said for that actually, because I'm actually curious. Was there like a hint that that was going to be horrific? Bewitched tome. The local legend says, oh, a mere superstition. A dozen witches were hung on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. And one of these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted him a book. The book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to reclaim it. I want that. I really hope that that hasn't despawned or something, because that was interesting. That's the first time I've seen a new enemy in ages. I would call Dead Space actually somewhat Lovecraftian in its... very Lovecraftian in its setting, as it were. That thing's fast, though. That's the only one so far that I've seen that actually feels like an actual enemy. That's... Yeah, I thought that this looked like a boss fucking arena. Oh yeah, if it's replaced by one of those... Oh no, it's still there. I can see it. Reaching out its arms. It hasn't activated yet, I can't kill it. Or even hurt it yet. Hey. Oh god, it's terrible. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. Oh god. I'm leaving this life round. It's made out of women's corpses. What in the fuck? I've got Mistopheles here. Hello, Mistopheles. He has come to see what's going on. Okay. Oh, it was the book. What is that? It's like it's over a void. The Necronomicon! The fabled Necronomicon is heavy and cold. The tome is thick and bound in dark-stained leather. Wherever the material came from, it feels too thin and elastic to make for effective binding. The intricately carved signs somehow affect my eyes, and after a moment of concentration become readable. Then say the words of sealing, and not saying them, and kneel before the circles. Bow to them all and pray thusly, the one all-uniting who dwells in the dark, to the center of all things you sleep. And may this darkness be dense forever, so no one see the glare of your eye, and lo, the thing will rouse and answer you. I've gotten the Necronomicon. I did not expect that to be the Necronomicon, to be honest. Oh look, get out now on the wall. This place seems great. Best of places. I don't know if you can hear Spin Shade having a scream at me now. He has joined in on the cats who are upset about something. That kind of felt like an actual boss fight. I liked that. Yeah, we don't talk about that though. Hole in space-time. We're just not gonna speak about that. That'll solve itself, I'm sure. Don't worry about it. Let's get rid of the bewitched tome. Hidden book is our last place of last place we can visit. I kind of hope we see more of those. It's unlikely since that was a specific arena designed for it, and it's probably specifically for that one that we will, you know, see it in. But it would be nice. I want more enemy variety. Yeah, that was a DLC enemy, that's not from the base game. So if you want to see that, anybody who happens to be watching it because they're interested in it on sale, you need to buy the DLC to support that. That was some aggressive pop-in. Portsmouth Road right now? Yeah, we are. I taste like the dreams of mad children. Good for you, whoever the graffiti artist there was. We going down here? Down next one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Go back. We're good. Okay, so the last place... Oh, it's right there. Fantastic. Then I'm not sure what... I guess we'll end there. I mean... We'll see. I'll go back to the hotel and see if there's anything to do from there. But I think we'll probably wrap it up. Assuming I don't get absolutely mullered when I come in here. Muller rice. Right. Took a lot of effort to track down this book after being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum. It was found by a local surgeon who was found dead. It was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked his place, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the tomb may be. The private hospital in Western Reed Heights where the surgeon worked. It's been abandoned. The archives say it's there and there. Yeah, well, let's see what murder we can do in here. Or how murdered we're gonna get in here. There is something squelching away in here though, and I'm not happy about it. Oh, it's one of these things. Come on then. Oh, got that. Big boy. Oh, no, no! I'm stuck! No! I got happy slapped in the corner. How rude. Well, let's try that again with less death. Less death on my part, though. More death for the, you know, hideous monstrosities, the wild beasts. 90% loading screen. $90% loading screen. Oh, and I found another fast travel point because it put me there. Oh, it was just down the road. Okay, fantastic. Oh, let's try this again. Inventory. Can't make any bullets. Can I make any explosives? No. Can make some health. Okay. Gun reloaded. The gun's reloaded. Oh, I can make some... I'll probably make a bomb now. Firebomb. Okay. Let's do this again. I killed none of it. Oh, it's giving me pity despawns. I hate it. Hello, Ollie. Meowing at me. Yeah, it pity despawned on me. How rude. That's where I came in. Grab this. Can't grab that. I hate pity despawns on every possible level of my being. It is the worst. Oh, something's screaming in the distance. Wait. Oh. Blood trail. Lovely. Further up, or is there... Okay, further up. All I hear is whispers. Nothing on the... God damn it. Oh, something's driving me mad here. What's that? Something's getting me a bit... Something's giving me a bit of a madness tap. In this area. What could that be? Congratulations on your poncho, Delta. Basement, maybe. My sanity will not go all the way back up. That's actually getting annoying. I'm just gonna fucking take drugs. Don't like that fisheye lens look. What the hell's going on here? Am I missing something? It's the right place, right? Yeah, oh. I look at the map, and that triggers it, apparently. Apparently it just hadn't triggered. Okay. Here they come. Hello, friend. With less of you killing me. You had to get him a little slap though, didn't you? Right. Now that he's dead. Oh, there's still the other thing is still in here somewhere. Where is he? I hear him grunting. Brr. This whole place is just very slowly driving me mad, but I'm not sure why. It just does get a bit annoying. All in all. Where are you? Sound loudest here. You in here? Don't break it. Out the back. Huh. This place is a little bit confusing in comparison to some of the others. Also, my sanity does not want to go back up in this area at all. Are you in the basement? I missed you? In there. Okay, is there a way up there? Ah. Climb on top of the fabric bed. Oh. Well, this is gross. Extra gross. I don't think there's this much blood in one person. I mean... Very juicy. Exceedingly juicy. I was gonna say douchey. Oh. It's here somewhere. There we go. Doll charts. A library stamp proves this book to be used to belong to the Miskatonic University's library. It's not just old, it's ancient. The words inside are arranged into stanzas, but the language, it's the tongue of the lumbering from the distant vale of Panaf, where worlds collide and time does not exist. The letters form in meaningless phrases as bit read aloud somehow become understandable. The dust it falls, all alive, feeds Mother Earth with itself. Weeder holes will crawl under the skin of her face. Mystic tones. Costume unlocked. Cultist. Hey. Sorry. We got the cultist. We got the cultist outfit. Why will my sanity not rise? Oh, it will once I'm out of that building. Let's go back to the hotel. Is that what it is? I didn't actually even know that one. Good to know. It's a drum. Right, let's just go back and check out this costume. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it, because I think it's gross, but... that depends on community thoughts on it. I'm really a big fan of the Plague Doctor, but, you know...
I'm watching you, newcomer.
He's the one who gave me those letters originally. So maybe if I go back to my room, there'll be something.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Okay. And I picked up the Necronomicon from over here. The quest from it, from in here. In the room full of yellow sign. You'd think there'd be more quest lines, but
The door won't budge.
I don't know. I'm assuming that isn't the only thing that the Necronomicon DLC unlocked, but who knows. Anyway. This is what... There you go. Feel the gentle touch of tentacles. Oh, I kinda hate it. I'm sorry, guys. I kinda hate it. Maybe once I figure out what more DLC there is to do in the Necronomicon one, we'll change back to it. So I'm gonna save and end for the day because my dinner's coming up. So thank you for coming. I know it wasn't exactly the most interesting one since I just did a bunch of fetch quests, but you know. Still got the we could go over to the university and quickly do this, actually. Because it's the only side quest I still have active. The only side quest I have currently active is the one that involves me going to the university, so let's just quickly pop over there and do that. Then we'll consider it done for the day. Then I might have to find out how to activate the rest of the DLC quests. Because I've got one, but I don't know if I don't know where to find the rest. Because it isn't just that one. Alright, so we need to find a sign that we can read saying this is the university, and then it should trigger the quest.
All on sale. Today only.
Not this one. Looks like these tents have been around for a while and they've collapsed. Interesting. It does make me wonder how long it's been since the flood. I should probably try and see if I can find that out by looking at the lore books off camera.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. My paper listed.
Where is the thing that's going to trigger this quest? Just double check that it is this area and not somewhere else. Western Reed Heights, yeah. North from Baker Street. Yeah. Maybe it is over there though. This seems to be the main entrance, quote unquote. Maybe there's a plaque or something. somewhere. This guy's got the same outfit that I have in my default form. Looking for like a sign for the place. Or a... It was like a leaflet in the other one. What's this quest called again? Historical heritage? Gonna cheat, because I want to wrap it up. Just get an idea of where it is. No, that's not where I would have expected it at all. Over here somewhere? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Hey, knock it off!
Just need to examine this, and then we'll figure out what
This
to do the rest.
commemorates all the brave researchers of Oakmont University who gave their lives in the cause of scientific knowledge.
And that should... Oh, it's immediately behind me. Fantastic.
I can't do anything with this disease. You must stop the research and keep away from this rock. It's the best solution.
Huh. What the hell? His leg is like...
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the flood. Luckily, the university is relatively untouched.
Time to figure this out.
Okay.
Here, Mr. Throgmorton. It's the third monolith to appear since the flood. Luckily, the university is relatively untouched.
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
It's gonna be this one and then the other one.
I can't do anything with this disease. You must stop the research and keep away from this rock.
Mr. Throgmorton doesn't care how many lives will be lost. You must find out the origin of this monolith. Continue.
Throgmorton was researching the monoliths that appeared after the flood came to Oakmont. He was determined. Even deaths didn't stop him.
Huh. Okay then. That drove me very slightly mad. Okay, well, that's the end then, because I just wanted that out of the way, and we can go straight to deal with the devil next time, unless I find some more side quests for witches we can mess around with. Well, thank you for coming, take 2, and I will catch you again, hopefully tomorrow.